Well, we served this at an impromptu dinner party for a couple of guests, and I've concluded I should call this the dishwasher because all the plates were absolutely clean once everyone had finished. Lamb patties stuffed with feta, raisins and pine nuts. Absolutely delicious. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the start of our lamb patties with feta, raisins and pine nuts with a lemon balm chimichurri. Now, if the lamb in this pot looks different one to the other, it's because they are. The one on the right down here that looks a little fattier came from Bayes, my Mediterranean store in Mesa. The one on the left came from Trader Joe's, but we'll mix them all together and it'll be fine. One of my condiments is going to be garlic paste. This is 1 tablespoon. Generous tablespoon, but it's a little over 25 grams. And 2.9 grams of freshly ground black pepper, coarse. And exactly, not 1 gram more, not 1 gram less, 50 grams of pine nuts. As it turns out, 50 grams of golden raisins looks about right to me too. On Trader Joe's feta, there's 170 grams, 6 ounces in this tub. We're going to start off with half. So that will be 85 grams, if my mental arithmetic is correct. Here are all our ingredients in the bowl with the ground lamb. I put a tablespoon of cornstarch in here, corn flour, just to see if it'll help me build a bit of a crust on the patties when we bake them in the Innova Precision Oven. Going to mix all this together fairly coarsely because I don't want to homogenize the meat. We're making a burger patty here, not sausage. Made a rough sphere out of 1 1/4, and now we're going to smash it with my grill weight. And now we've got our lamb burger patty. So here's the Innova Precision Oven, heating up to, I'm going to start these at 325. I think we'll give 30 minutes a try. I'll use my probe thermometer to make sure we don't over or undercook the meat. One thing that I find really works for me in the Innova, when I can open it, I leave my baking steel in. Put my pan with the patties or the meat. I did a spatchcock chicken the other day, and that way we get the fan heat. I have this set to fan, but we also get the heat coming from the baking steel once the oven's heated up. So nice even heat for our cooking, and I think it does speed the cooking a little. So here are our lamb, feta, pine nut and raisin patties. Since I use a weight to form them, I suppose I might call them lamb smash burgers. But who cares? They're in my baking tray. We're waiting for the Innova to heat up. Gave them a quick spritz with some cooking spray, which they probably don't need because I have a sneaky suspicion this lamb's plenty fat. And we'll get them into the Innova when the chime sounds. Okay, well, this is lemon balm from my garden. I bought it by mistake. I thought I was buying mint. Well, it is a member of the mint family and as such grows like a weed, of course. But it does have a nice lemony flavour, people say, so I'm going to make a lemon balm chimichurri, otherwise known as a vinaigrette, but who doesn't enjoy using fancy words once in a while, to serve over our lamb smash burgers. We're using a locally grown and produced olive oil from Queen Creek Olive Mill, sherry vinegar. Here's our lemon balm all chopped up, and we're going to make a chimichurri vinaigrette out of this. Put a little bit of Dijon mustard in to make sure vinaigrette doesn't break before we put it over the lamb smash burgers, and we'll take it from there. So here's our lemon balm chimichurri. We added a little bit of Dijon mustard to make sure the chimichurri doesn't break. not incredibly strong. I'm going to put a bunch over it, just enough to give a taste and a sense of it. So that's ready. We're just waiting for the patties to finish. Here we have our 4 lamb smash burgers, or lamb patties with feta, pine nuts and raisins. 20 minutes in the Anova at 325, then another 10 at 375. These are just resting now. I think these have worked out very well. We'll take a close-up. Here's a close-up on one of these. Going to serve this on top of a mixed root vegetable puree, which is potato, sweet potato and parsnip, with some heavily buttered cavallo nero and mushrooms. Show you what it looks like when it's served. So here we go, folks, with our lamb smash burger with raisins, pine nuts and feta, topped with a little lemon balm chimichurri, served on a root vegetable puree, which was potato, sweet potato and parsnip, and a cavallo nero and mushroom drenched in butter on the side. I'm thinking this will work out pretty well.